In recent years, China-U.S. relations have grown increasingly tense. Facing Washington's heavy-handed measures and bullying hegemony, China has stood firm, dignified, unyielding, and proud. Among those moments that left a lasting impression, one stands out vividly. It was March 2021 in Alaska, the stage for a highly anticipated meeting between China and the United States. There, Yang Jiechi, then a member of the Political Bureau of the CCP Central Committee and director of the CCP Central Foreign Affairs Office, faced his American counterparts, then Secretary of State Antony Blinken and then National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. Yang delivered remarks that stunned the world. He said, "The United States does not have the qualification to say that it wants to speak to China from a position of strength. The U.S. side was not even qualified to say such things even 20 or 30 years back, because this is not the way to deal with the Chinese people." What a moment that was. Yang Jiechi's back was straight, his expression unwavering. This is how a diplomat who spoke for a nation's dignity faces the world. In a single, direct statement, he shattered America's condescending posture and gave voice to the patriotic pride of 1.4 billion people. Almost overnight, the phrase, "This is not the way to deal with the Chinese people," exploded online. A slogan, a shout, a badge of pride. Merchandise appeared. Citizens snapped it up. The phrase became a national rallying cry of defiance and confidence. In this diplomatic duel between China and the United States, Yang Jiechi won every round of applause. But who is this man, now widely known as the diplomatic tiger? Let us trace his journey. Yang Jiechi was born in Shanghai in 1950. From 1968 to 1972, he worked as a laborer at the Shanghai Pujiang electric meter factory. Later, he was selected to join a special training program at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, preparing for overseas study. He went on to study in the UK at Ealing College, the University of Bath, and the London School of Economics. Then came 1975, the year his diplomatic career truly began. He started in the ministry's translation office, the elite team often called China's National Squad of Interpreters. But for Yang Jiechi, this was more than a workplace. This was a classroom of observation and discipline. He once spoke about his career in the translation office, saying that it allowed him to witness high-level diplomatic activities firsthand, and to learn many things he could never have learned elsewhere. He once said, "I observed carefully how our leaders handled difficult issues. I reflected repeatedly on their decisions, and I learned enormously from them." That experience shaped his outstanding diplomatic finesse, especially his ability to engage with the United States. Yang Jiechi served in the Chinese embassy in U.S. from 1983 to 1995, and again from 2000 to 2004. It was during this time that former U.S. President George H.W. Bush nicknamed him Tiger Yang. Why Tiger? Because the Chinese character Qi in his name contains the radical for tiger, and he was born in the year of the tiger. But perhaps, too, his resolve and presence matched that very symbol: powerful, patient, and precise. Among all his encounters with America, one event stands unsurpassed: the 2001 South China Sea aircraft collision incident. In April 2001, a U.S. EP-3 reconnaissance plane conducted a spy mission near Sanya, Hainan. China dispatched fighter jets to monitor it. During the operation, the U.S. plane collided with a Chinese jet. The Chinese pilot, Wang Wei, ejected and went missing. The American plane made an emergency landing at Hainan Linshui Airport. 24 U.S. crew members were temporarily held in China. Suddenly, a major diplomatic crisis erupted. How did Yang Jiechi, then China's ambassador to the U.S. handled such a storm? The answer, tirelessly. He rushed between the U.S. State Department, Congress, and the Chinese embassy 4 times in a single day. When pressed aggressively by Washington, Yang Jiechi responded with calm precision, even turning to metaphor during a CNN interview. He compared the situation to a reckless driver in a neighborhood who kills a family member. I think the family has every right to ask why. Why have you done that? He said. And we have to do some examination. We have to do some investigation. A simple analogy, but a powerful one. It turned a complex international dispute into a matter of common sense and justice, and even drew sympathy from many Americans. A tiger diplomat must know when to roar and when to yield with grace. Yang Jiechi did both with mastery. In 2004, His Excellence earned him the Diplomat of the Year award from the Los Angeles World Affairs Council. It is a tribute to his outstanding contributions and his efforts to strengthen China-U.S. relations. Many have described him as refined and composed, a man who knew precisely where to draw the line. Indeed, beyond his diplomatic brilliance, he possesses remarkable musical talent. In recent years, video surfaced online showing Yang Jiechi performing Shuzhou Pingtan, a Chinese traditional form of storytelling and song. The public was enthralled. The Chinese diplomatic Iron Man revealed a softer, poetic side. So one must ask, how does such a gentle, cultivated man transform into a fierce tiger in Alaska? The answer lies within his heart, an unshakable love for his country. Yang Jiechi once said in an interview, to be a diplomat, one must first have a strong sense of patriotism and firm confidence in the cause. Only then can one wholeheartedly safeguard the interests of the nation. He believes that a diplomat must be someone of genuine feeling, for only with emotional sincerity can one truly defend a country's honor. He put it plainly, if you represent your nation but cannot instinctively sense whether its interests or sovereignty are being harmed, then all the knowledge in the world means nothing. Between nations, diplomacy is the arena of dignity, where every word represents one's motherland. Throughout his career, Yang Jiechi faced the United States again and again, at times soft, at times firm, but always guided by loyalty and passion for China. Perhaps that is why people believe Yang Jiechi's patriotic feeling is as enthusiastic as a tiger, for that truly defines the spirit of Tiger Yang. And as China's new generation of diplomats follows in his footsteps, one thing remains unchanged: the flame of patriotism burning bright as they speak for the nation on the world stage.